Hey everybody, this is TJR.
And this is Superfan.
A while back I mentioned that I wouldn't be getting the Rolling Stones in mono vinyl box set because of the expense. And, that was fine. A lot of people on the channel said, well, you might get it yet. It may not sell out. And it didn't sell out. And in fact, the price went down. And then I discovered that I could apply for an Amazon store card and get $60 off my first purchase, which brought the price down even more. So I ordered it, brand new. This is supposed to be brand new. It's not even shrink wrapped. But unfortunately, it's quite damaged. It's kind of hard to show because the thing is so heavy, but it's got a lot of damage to the box. And
on the top and the bottom.
Yeah, on the top and the bottom. And when you're paying, and I kind of thought it would be, look at that. You can see that bad rip right there on the top.
Well, on all corners of
when you're paying this much for something, and
it's a collectible.
Yeah, and it's also listed as brand new. I'm not even going to look at the records. Just the box alone was enough. So I am going to put in for a return with Amazon. Hopefully they can just replace it with a real new one versus this not new one here. Look at that back right there where it's ripped there. Let me see if I can show it to you.
Shape, just the fact that the label on the back is so damaged.
Look at that right there. That's really bad. Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah, the label on the back. That was the first thing I noticed, that the label on the back was really badly damaged. I would have thought this would have been in some way shrink wrapped. I would have thought it was. Maybe not, but I would have thought it would be. But yeah, really badly damaged and poorly packaged. It was just in a box with really no other packaging except a little bit of very flat bubble wrap thrown in.
Well, yeah, that got flattened as soon as they
set it down, I guess.
Put it in there. That didn't do anything.
Yeah, it didn't do anything to protect it. So really bad shape. And so we are going to return it and hopefully get an exchange. If not, I'll just ask for my money back, but we're going to try for an exchange and see what happens. So that's just the way it is sometimes. And
they're offering an exact replace with the exact same item.
Okay, then we'll go for that and we'll take it back tonight. We'll let you know what happens.
We're off to Kohl's.
We're off to Kohl's. That's the return center. Bye.
Bye.
Part 2 of the Rolling Stones in mono saga, as we're calling it now. So, speaking of sagas, we recently started watching Star Wars Rebels. We finished the Clone Wars TV series. Yeah, we're late to the party, we know. But we finished the series, and we really liked it a lot. And we're going to, we decided to watch Rebels and then watch The Bad Batch. Hopefully watch it all before the Ahsoka show premieres. And so we were watching, and we hear this thump outside.
It sounded squishy to me.
Yeah, this was here. At first it didn't feel good, but maybe it's better packaged than we think. We'll find out here.
They didn't do a real good job building the box.
No.
But maybe they overpackaged it this time.
Maybe so. We'll see.
Here's hoping.
Oh, okay. So we've got a box within the box.
Okay.
So that's a good sign. The last one was just in there with nothing but a little piece of bubble wrap. Okay. All right, so good.
That's why it sounded kind of squidgy then.
Yeah, we've got a secure box here.
Okay, yeah, see what I was hearing was the paper cut.
Yeah, you're hearing that. Okay. It's a big box. There we go.
That's the same size box the first one came in with.
Yeah, but except that it was just by itself.
Yeah, just rolling around on its own.
Yeah. Okay. All right, and now within the box.
Is there a box within the box?
We've got foam padding. Like not, I mean, we got hard foam padding inside the box, like this.
Cool.
So yeah, this time they
took the proper care.
yeah, in packaging it. I mean, it's an expensive item, even at the sale that I got it at. You know, it's an expensive item. Let's see here. Let's try to get it out here. There we go. I just want everybody to kind of see how it is. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's kind of packaged like this inside. This is how they should have done it. Okay. Here.
It's just heavy and awkward.
Well, it's just awkward more than is that. It's well, this is heavy, yes, but it's just awkward seated here in this space here with this limited room. All right, so here it is, and it's shrink wrapped too. So here we are. It is brand new. The one they sent me was not brand new. It wasn't even shrink wrapped. So yeah, wow. And you know the thing is that when I was looking at it and seeing, okay, it's gone down in price, it's on sale, I could get a discount, a $60 $60 off if I just apply for an Amazon store card, which I did. And I said, I noticed they had one that was already pre-owned. It was about $30 less than the brand new one. And you said, spend the extra $30 and get it brand new. That way, if there's anything wrong, you just send it right back. You know?
See, it was a good thing I did.
Yeah, and because that one they sent me was not brand new.
Obviously.
But yeah. So let's take a look here. We got this shiny. Oh, okay. It just says the Rolling Stones in color. That's what that is. Has like a little rainbow effect to it. So here we go. So this is in mint condition here, and I'm peeling off the shrink wrap here. Off of this. This is very heavy. Maybe I shouldn't have shot this on the couch. Maybe I should have like shot in a different location where I had a desk to put it on or something. Here we go. I'll take off this shrink wrap here. Okay.
Yeah, you got a label on there too.
Yeah, there's the label on the back here that actually is like a stick. It's an adhesive sticker. Got to be careful of that as I'm handling it here. Juggling this on the couch is not the easiest thing in the world. Okay, there we go. And we just open it up gently like that. And so here we have everything. Again, the book. And let's take a look here. I'm not going to get too... You've seen other unboxings, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's plenty of them out there.
Yeah, see the colored vinyl. I know that that each album comes in like a heavy cardboard sleeve, which is something that everybody complained about. You know, why couldn't they put it? If they were going to put it in a cardboard sleeve, why not put the anesthetic material inside? And I remember one person commented that going with the cardboard sleeve wasn't going on the cheap, because that would have been a paper sleeve going on the cheap.
No.
They went with cardboard sleeves, but it's like, okay.
They're making it archival.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, they could have done with cardboard sleeves, but still put
the original label.
The polylining on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's not like they have the original replications of the original sleeves. No, it's just they're just all in cardboard sleeves. They could have polylined those, because, you know, it's not like they just went with paper only just to go on the cheap, you know. I do appreciate the fact that they all come with these resealable protective covers. I do like that. Although I personally prefer the type that are open top, so you can get the records out easily. But yeah. And I know you're not supposed to lie them flat like this, but they're not only to be here for a short moment. Won't be long. I have this one in stereo. It was one of the best modern sounding vinyls. I just use the word vinyls, which you're not supposed to say. I forgot. There are some vinyl enthusiasts who get really crazy if you say that. But it was one of the best modern vinyl records that I had ever heard. It really sounded amazing. There we go. There's the American version of Aftermath. Yeah. This was kind of a collection package, a hits package, kind of.
Kind of, sort of.
This, I have this from I bought the anniversary collector set, which had it in stereo and mono. I'm guessing this is going to sound exactly like the one I already have. There we go. A lot of people have told me that the mono Beggar's Banquet is just a fold down. I'll give it a listen. And I already have the Let It Bleed anniversary box set, which has this in mono and stereo. So this is probably the exact same record. And then we have the Stray Cats collection here, which is songs that weren't on the albums. And kind of like the Beatles Past Masters collections in their mono and stereo box sets. Past Masters covering everything that was released as a 45, as a single that wasn't released on an album. And that included alternate 45 versions of songs that were on albums. Yeah. So there it is.
Yay.
Yay. They sent me
What you paid for.
They sent me what I paid for this time. A brand new one, and they packaged it well. Thank you, Amazon. By the way, this video is being brought to you today by the videos that Robert and I make. And that is why I want to take this moment to tell you that starting next weekend, we will be returning to the top 100 songs of all time series of videos that had to be put on hold a while back. We made it up to about 50, 55, and then we had to put it on hold. I'm happy to say that Robert and I are returning back to that series. I know a lot of people have asked what happened to it. We've got 2 episodes in the can. We're hoping that we can make one every week so that over the next couple weeks, we can finish the top 100. But we hope you'll join us as we continue this series. And thank you to everybody who has shown their support. I'll leave a link for a playlist if you want to see the first set of episodes. Anyways, let's get back to what we're doing. Okay, we're back with part 3.
Yep.
Right after filming what you just saw, I decided, okay, I need to listen. I need to give some feedback on how I think it all sounds after all of this, you know.
The drama.
Hence the drama, yes. So initially, you know, when this set first came out, not the current release, the in color version, but the original set came out, I honestly didn't feel the same amount of passion for it like I did when the Beatles in mono set was first announced on CD, and I had to get it. I didn't feel like I had to get this. And I picked up the Rolling Stones in mono when it first came out on CD. I picked it up after the fact because I was able to get it for a lot less. At that price, I felt, okay, it's worth it now. But I just didn't feel the same level of passion about it like I did the Beatles release. And I liked the CD set. It gave me a chance to experience a lot of their catalog that I hadn't previously heard and own it, too. I think it was maybe over a year ago now when there was chatter across the internet, and I know I heard about it from one of our viewers, James Wilson, that Amazon in Europe had a listing for the Rolling Stones in mono box set, pre-order, available for pre-order, at an insanely low price. And along with that chatter, everybody was asking, is this for real? Are they really going to re-release this set? Because the set had been out of print for quite some time and was commanding very large, you know, asking prices on the internet, very, very high aftermarket prices. And, you know, we all wondered, but we also all figured, well, might as well pre-order. What the hell, you know, what's the worst that could happen?
It's Amazon, you can...
Yeah, well, this is Amazon. That's the thing. This is Amazon saying we've got this available for pre-order, not some fly-by-night online website that nobody's heard of. This was Amazon, for crying out loud. Yet there was nothing announced by the Rolling Stones, by their, their publicity department. There was nothing on their website about it, yet here it was. And of course, like a lot of people, I pre-ordered, and we waited and waited and waited. The date they said it would be released came and went. And in the meantime, there were some YouTubers who said they spoke to Amazon, and Amazon said, yeah, we're honoring the price. We're going to honor those, when they come out. And then, of course, it was announced that the set was being released, the difference being that it would be on colored vinyl to keep it unique from the previous set. And then again, everybody was asking, well, are they going to honor this for this new set? Some people said they heard they were. Some people said they heard they weren't. But eventually what happened is there might have been some people who actually did get the colored vinyl set for the price, that pre-order price. But for the most part, most of us got a message from Amazon saying this item is out of stock. We're sorry. We can't fulfill this order. And that was the end of it, basically. That meant you had to now order it at the much higher price that it was at. And I decided, oh, well, right from the beginning, I didn't feel like I had to have this. I was perfectly fine with my CD set. And I thought, oh, well, I'm still going to pass on it.
It was a fluffy extra.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like I needed it that bad. And even when I saw it, as I said earlier in the first part of this video, when I saw that it had come down in price, it didn't sell out, and that I could also get an additional $60 off of that too, I decided, okay, I'll go ahead and get it. But even then, there was a part of me that questioned it. I know I talked to you about it. I said, even at this price, I'm not sure. And you were like, oh, just get it. You'll probably regret it if you don't. And
I
so,
didn't want to have to listen to you cry. No.
So anyways, though, it's one of your job skills. But
doesn't mean I like it.
Anyways, though, so of course, all the drama occurred as you just saw. And so I decided, I shouldn't just finish the video with just saying, here it is, we got it, it's new, it's in great shape. I should listen and talk about what I heard. And I have to say, I was surprised.
It's no longer a fluffy extra.
At how impressed I was. Yeah, you're right, it isn't.
It's a necessity of life.
I pulled this album out first, the US version of Aftermath. And I put it on the turntable, started listening, and I was kind of taken aback. It didn't sound like mono. It sounded very dimensional. And it sounded very real. There was a fullness to the electric guitars. There was a real power to the drums. And I thought to myself, wait a minute. I have the mono CD. I don't remember feeling this way listening to it. Not to say I didn't like the songs. I like the songs, I like the recordings. But I didn't feel the same way. And so I finally, after I listened to it, I did a comparison. With both of us in the room.
Yeah.
I played the CD. We listened to Paint It Black. We A-B'd back and forth. It didn't take long. We were like, oh yeah.
Yeah, the difference is obvious right away.
Yeah, the difference was obvious right away. And so I just like, wow, okay. So yeah, I was like, my enthusiasm increased after the first listen. I haven't, of course, still processing all the albums, listening to them on, in this format and transferring them to digital for my mobile device. But yeah, it went from, like you said, fluffy extra, cool, to
necessity of
life. Yeah, necessity. I mean, granted, back when the Beatles and mono set was first announced, they hadn't announced any vinyl set, and I wasn't that into vinyl at that point. I also was still a struggling musician and didn't have any money for that either. And I do hope that the Beatles one does get released in mono, because I will definitely get it. But I am now even more glad that I got this. Was so impressed with how good it sounded. And that opinion has stayed with some of the other ones that I've listened to since then. So I just thought I'd share my thoughts on that part of it. I don't think the CD version sounds bad. I was happy with it, but I'm more happy with this. So those are my thoughts. Anyways, everybody, that's the Rolling Stones in mono saga for us. And what did you think, little guy? Did you like it better? You know what's weird about him? He doesn't like anything but Star Wars. Star Wars is for babies. Why do you like that? That's baby stuff. Don't watch that. Anyways,
He
though.
says I am a baby.
Yeah, he's like a 50-year-old baby or something?
Yeah.
I think something like that. Anyways, but everybody, thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. As always, if you like these videos, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon so you never miss a video. And special thank you to the patron supporters.
You are fierce and mighty.
Yes, there we go. Patron supporters do receive exclusive weekly videos not available here on the channel. And everybody, we appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, and we'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.